So basically, at this point, the original 5 Welsh survivors plus the father, Chris, have died, and the last 3 died to a very recent raid at the end of last stream. So I picked it up right where that last left off. And basically, what happened was a pirate sapper raid came with a triple rocket launcher and just annihilated my last 3 survivors. And one of the survivors survived the annihilation, but bled to death thereafter. So somehow they survived 3 rockets to the face. So that's sort of how we got here. So here, you might still recognize Tsunami and Coco. They were Welsh slaves that I was using. And now now this is like an Amazon group. Every single one of my colonists they're all female, and there are no more Welsh left. So this has become somewhat of a Spartacus rebellion instead. That is, I would say, the 2-minute review. But other than that, not that much else has changed. It has been a struggle for survival a bit, but a fun one. So looking at my power grid, it does occur to me that I need more pylons. Does anyone know off the top of your head if I built here, if the geothermal generator will interrupt the wind power that I get? I don't think it does, but I don't want to build a whole wind turbine and only have to break it down. So I'll wait for an answer for you guys. Maybe you guys know the answer. I don't personally know that answer off the top of my head. I just don't. But I can always build it and find out. Alright, so what I really need at this point, what I really want from a passing ship or whatever is, oh, let's haul that, is, you think it would be fine? Alright, I'll go ahead and do it. Like I said, I need the power, so I can't be picky, and that's a really nice spot for it. Let's see if I can put any solar in that doesn't interrupt anything. Yeah, I could put solar here. And I could put solar here too. But I think that's enough. Those 2 extras should be nice. Well, I don't know if this is full object. I think it is, actually. I don't think this will work. But if it doesn't, I'll just put another solar panel there and waste some steel. It's not a big deal. I do have the components. And I have the steel. As you can see, there's just a whole bucket of steel here that I've mined out but haven't hauled. One thing I can do is deal with the ancient danger here that I've just left undealt with for the longest time. But I'm probably not going to do it while Exotic here is dazing and Logan here is dazing, because that would just be asking for trouble. Alright, so it didn't work. It's blocked. That's fine. It's not the walls, it's the geothermal generator. Yes, I could move these walls back, but this is mud. I can't construct on mud, so it can't really go anywhere else. It's fine. I don't urgently need the power right now, but I will eventually if I expand the base. But I'll just go to solar. It's not an issue. Alright, while you're out here, how about just finish this off? Consume the meal and haul the steel. Alright, so next project will be a nice kitchen table with dining room chairs and a raid, or whatever that is. Tribes people! How many of them are there? There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24 of them. Alright. Gulp. No, but I should be fine, honestly. More victims indeed. Alright, so who is not mentally unfit for battle. Were they going immediately? Yeah, they're definitely going immediately. Alright, so they're not... Alright, Oda. Look at what Oda's trying to do. I want to cut that block. Well, Oda, I think that would get you absolutely positively murdered like you had never been murdered before. Alright, so here comes some dead tribals. I'm turning the turrets on right now. And here we go. I said turrets on. On. You know, the opposite of off. It's always funny for them to hit the deadfalls. I always get a good giggle of, hey, look at these idiots. Splat. And then down they go. So now I'm going to move my people over here into my shooting gallery. Whoa! Tsunami, not out there. You'll get bowed to death. Oh, they're fleeing. Alright, so if they're already fleeing, I'm going to start running to the exit wall here. And Coco, you get to stay and shoot the people who won't make it out. Tsunami, you get to do that too. Giving you the honors of, you know, murder. Or whatever. Cheetah. Oh, I would have laughed if you were a slowpoke. You're not. Whoop. Very, very dead. It's like the Princess Bride. Alright, well, that's even fewer that got out. What's going on here? Prairie dog, do I want you? No, you're male. You die. Goodbye. Alright, so let's see. Llama, you're male? Don't care. Worm, you're female. Slowpoke pessimist, no thanks. And I think that's it. Oh, and Turtle. You are female. You're good, but incapable of dumb labor. Yep, I will try. I will try to cap you. Why not? There's only so much dumb labor to be had in this base anyway, right? We can leave all that dumb labor to Oda. Oda seems to like to butcher people. So, might as well give him the dumb labor. Can't butcher dumb labor tasks. So we have a lot more bodies to process. Like always. But what I think I'm going to do, now that they're all front bodies, is start stockpiling my corpse cavern again. So priority of critical, corpses of human-like, allow rotten, no. Always going with the theme? Well, yeah, I mean, there's got to be a reason, there's got to be, like, something, you know, that... Because if I just, like, only recruit the best people or whatever, that's easy, you know, I go for hard. And I think it's more interesting. I mean, it's the only way this differentiates from the average... Why'd you drop her there? What, you just, like, got tired of carrying her? Okay, fine, I'll do it. Alright, so who's gonna do doctoring? Coco, you're the best, but you're asleep. Actually, Oda, you're now the new best. So there you go, Oda. Putting you to work. Right as you said that, yeah, of course, one left. I go for hard, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, everyone has done a Cassandra Classic Extreme playthrough. And the only way to differentiate your playthrough from anyone else is just to have weird rules. Rules like, I murder everyone on sight, or I'm gonna live on ice sheet, or something just wacky and that doesn't make sense. So, that's sort of how I play. Turtle needs a bed. Yes, you do, Turtle. Tribe people always have the funniest names. Yeah, there's no phallus here. Unless it, of course, it looks like a seahorse with like a penis. I guess, you know, I could kind of see that, but no, I don't really think it's a very phallic looking base. This time. Often it is, though. Alright, so I have a lot of haul work to do. So I'm going to assign some haulers. Alright, Tsunami. Did you get medical care? You still have not gotten medical care. Can you rest? And Coco. Because I don't trust Oda. Coco, go patch her up. As slowly as you can. Movement of 60%. Who is starving? Logan is starving. Why? Because they're in a mental state, and I've been ignoring them. They'll come to eventually, or they'll pass out or whatever. They're not going to kill themselves that way. No one ever does. They just go a little crazy. Alright, so it looks like my food stocks are a little low. Who has Tattered Apparel? Coco? Because of your psychic foil helmet? Well, I guess, as long as you promise not to go psychotic on me, I can let you take that off. You never know with Coco. So now I have another bionic arm that I have, like, no use for. So I'm going to see if anyone sort of almost needs it. But then maybe think about who is my crafter or artist. Yep, and we're down to crafters and artists. So crafter would be Coco. So Coco, you're going to become... Oh, but I do have someone that wants... That is a proselyphile. Who is that? Lance? Yeah, Lance. Alright, so Lance, you get it. Just because you want it, you get it. Left shoulder, right shoulder. Your pick, Lance. It's up to you. And it's also up to you who does the surgery. Whether you want Oda, who's statistically the better doctor, or you want Coco. Or not Coco. Exotic, I guess? Yeah, really the only choice is Oda. I'll be honest. So, you can choose someone else, but I'm pretty sure they're going to cut you into pieces. Right arm, and you trust Oda? Alright. So, Lance. You're getting a right arm, and I'll give you Glitter World Medicine. It's the only one I have, but just to eke out a little bit more chance at not getting butchered by Oda. Alright, here we go. And then Logan's no longer in a psychotic state. So I'm going to let him go eat because he's starving. Or she. I should just say she. Everyone's female. I don't know why I keep making that mistake. Alright, so let's watch this intense moment here. Oda, just for the record, has a 95% chance of success here. Does not mean, and let's go into your records here. Operations performed, 5. So this is your 6th operation. You've given 26 treatments, and you're probably about to go kill Lance right now. For an elective surgery, one that Lance does not need. I don't know. I'm thinking it looking successful. Oh, it was a success. The proselyphile now has a bionic arm. Lance, you are alive. Probably barely, statistically. Probably very barely alive, given how often he murders his patients. But you're alive nonetheless, so congratulations. You haven't been butchered. You've been spared that horrible, horrible fate. And you're one of few that has been spared that. It does seem like the pattern here is, Oda, you murder females. I'm pretty sure you order you butcher males. So, what's the opposite of misogyny? I don't know. But you're clearly whatever that is. Alright, so we're starting to get bedrooms up and going, so I can start reinstalling these beds somewhere nicer. I guess I should make all the bedrooms look the same, right? That should be a goal of mine. So everyone's treated equal in this Amazonian wonderland. Which means I have to reinstall these granite plants, planters, whatever they are. Mansplain? No? Damn it, Logan. Oh, because Coco's crazy. Alright, I'm forbidding the bed for now. Logan, you suck at it. You can make the... Ooh! New recruit! Fairwing! Fairwing has joined. So Fairwing won't put out fires, but is also a good doctor. So now you'll have a choice between Fairwing, who will be renamed shortly, and Alright, so let's check Fairwing out. Fairwing joined us. Let's check their stats. So they are a pretty Ironwield optimist. Doesn't do skill labor, hauling, or firefighting. Not the most capable character, but also doesn't have a passion for it, but is pretty good at wardening, so I'll leave her on that task. Is a passionate hunter, so I'll crank that back up to 1, I suppose. Can plant cut, has a passion for art, that's good. Maybe I'll put you as an artist, whoever this will become. And I think... No, Logan, I think, Logan, you're going to be my researcher. So Fairwing, gun, yes. And Coco's now starving, wandering around. Alright, so one thing I got to do here is a sculptor's table. It's a bad temperature because of the electric smelter, I suppose. That is a lot of unhauled limestone. I didn't realize that electric smelter would produce so much heat. Jesus, that thing was cooking the room. All right, so Fairwing, your new name. Let's see. Goes named after someone that kind of watches the earlier European broadcasts. I'm trying to find a name for... You know, the hell with it. Yep. That is your name now. I'm very sorry about that name, but that's the name you get now. Oop, Logan's now wandering. Now, see, the problem is, it's not because I'm treating them poorly. It's because... Alright, I guess they don't have a wooden table. Whatever. Wah wah. You don't have a place to eat. But, they're mostly having these mental breaks because of dead loved ones. So, that's not my fault. I mean, it is my fault I murdered them, but it's not exactly my fault. Because I said so. Alright, so let's reinstall these here and here. Right, and reinstall this. No, leave it there. Yes. Making the bedrooms. I don't even think Butt Cancer's noticed that Butt Cancer has a colonist yet. Oh, but there's people here. Where's my manners? Lance, wake up. We've got an exotic good vendor here. Alright, so what can I buy off you? I'll sell you my Thrombo Fur if you sell me some Glitter World Medicine. A crafting trainer, hell yeah! Let's see if I can't buy as many as I can. So I'll give him a Thrombo Horn. You can take all of this stuff that's marked with D. I'll sell you my D. Yep, that came out wrong. And I sure have a lot of it, because I sure have been busy massacring for the D. Synthra Jacket, sell that too. Personal Shield, sell that as well. Sell more Personal Shields, keep that Armor Vest. Sell more Personal Shields, keep the good one. Sell the Toques, and buy the Psychic Foil Helmet. That's a pretty pricey helmet. You're welcome, Coco, wherever you are. Well, I'm not breaking even, but it's not bad. Yep, that will go. Pretty nice. So who is my crafter? Who is my crafter? 7, 9. Coco is still the crafter. Coco doesn't even have a bed. Jesus. Coco, you are gonna get a neurotrainer, a helmet, and another neurotrainer. So now you have a crafting of 16. So, F yeah.